All right, Big Bang. Today is Monday. It's August 12th. Welcome to Dog Walk, presented by Barstool Sports. Snake Draft Monday. We are joined by two in-studio guests. We have Nicky Smokes, and we have a first-timer, Annika. Welcome, Annika.
Thank you. I'm excited.
So you're full-time, correct?
I am full-time, yeah.
All right, welcome in. First draft. Do you know anything of how this works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
I gave her the spark notes.
okay.
Yeah.
That's nice of you, Nick.
Yeah, that's what I do. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Team guy.
Questions, I give them answers. It's what I do.
Exactly. So today, as you saw by the title, we are drafting red flags for women.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I didn't even have to make my list, Eddie. It just lives in my head. Like the checklist is tattooed in my brain.
I'm sure. I'm interested how it's going to go for you, Annika, because you are kind of defending a whole gender here.
Or maybe she's not.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think I am. I don't think I'm going to be defending.
Okay.
I think I'm going to piss a lot of girls off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ooh.
We'll see though. We'll see.
That's fine. Hey, we like controversy. You know, it's never the worst thing. Dave Chief, how we feeling?
Good.
Yeah.
Just going through my entire relationship history of being like, I missed that red flag. I missed that red flag.
Some red flags are good flags.
Yeah, I know. That's it. It's like, oh man, it was a lot of fun. However, I shouldn't have got involved.
That's a young guy take. That's a young guy take.
Oh, stop it, Chief.
No, it is. If you're looking for a wife, you can't just ignore the red flags. When you're a young guy, or like, let's say I was single last summer, I had a little breakup period. I didn't mind the red flags last summer.
I don't mind the red flags right now.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Wait until you're 30 and an old curmudgeon like me.
I don't want to wait that long.
Well, you're 25, Nick.
Yeah.
20, and Annika, you are how old?
22.
22. All right. So we got some youth in this room.
Yeah, we got a nice
She's
range.
double your age almost.
Are you?
Yeah.
How old are you?
38.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I know. Everyone's shocked because I just have this great hair.
Chief doesn't look 38.
Nah.
I feel
People
like
are stunned when they learn
Are
that.
you older than Dave?
Those crows.
Oh, yeah.
See, that surprises me.
Those crow's nests by his eyes don't make him look older
They're just laugh lines, dude. Maybe it's your fault. I got the crows.
Yeah.
or make you laugh too much.
Yeah.
What an oh wow from Annika.
Yeah.
She heard that. That was good. Yeah. So I did that intentionally to kind of get some youth and
I like
some
that.
A different perspective.
different perspective.
Yeah.
I'll say two things out of the gate. I know we like to wait until things come to make judgments on them. I think basic picks should be hardly critiqued in this one. Like, if there's any bullshit like rude to a waiter, like that's just basic
bullshit.
human form.
I'm getting
I
creative.
didn't have things like that.
Okay,
If
good.
you would have drafted that, I would have allowed it, but I would have said that's an awful pick. 'cause-
Okay, good. I'm glad we're on the
Yeah.
same
I'll cross
page.
that off my list.
All right, good. But, everyone knows, like, that's just a shit person. That's a
Right.
friend thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's a red flag for friends.
Yeah.
Right.
And two, the dynamic between red flags from men and women are going to be interesting. Because obviously some do overlap,
Yeah.
but
But is she picking for other girls?
she's picking for women. Yeah. like,
Right.
she's-
Okay. So she's not
like,
saying like this is a red flag for a guy.
no. She's like,
All right,
I got some
making sure.
friends and,
Yeah.
may or may not do this.
All right.
But
I
those
looked,
are
I
just-
looked inward for this one.
Oh, okay. All right.
I did.
I respect
All right,
that.
good.
Sometimes you got to do that.
Long. Yeah.
All right. Let's do the order now. Annika. It's Annika, not Annika, right?
Correct. Annika.
Okay. All right. Lance has 1 through 5 behind his back. What number do you think it is?
3.
Correct.
All right. So now you could pick in the order where you want to go.
Oh geez.
You go first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
And then it's a snake. So if you pick fifth, you pick first in the second round.
Yes, you go back to back.
I'll go first.
All right.
Okay.
Damn, she's got a heavy
I don't
hitter.
know. I don't know.
1 through 4, Nicky.
2.
No.
Chief.
3.
No.
Dave.
5.
No.
God damn it.
1 through 4.
Yeah.
Idiot. 4.
No.
Oh my God. Back to Nick.
Wait, what is it? 1 through 4?
Yeah.
And which number hasn't been said? But
Yeah.
4?
How would you say?
1.
1. Oh, I wasn't
All right.
paying attention.
So
That's on me.
I'll go second.
It's on me. That's on me.
1 through 3, Dave.
2.
No.
1.
No.
3.
Yep.
Hey, I'll go third. Actually, yeah, I'll go third.
All right. 1 or 2, Dave.
1.
Yep.
I'll go 4th.
Damn, I didn't want to go.
Who won for it, Dave?
I don't like my slot here. I'm just going to say that.
And Eddie's last.
All right, so the order is Annika, Chief, Nicky, White Sox, Dave, Eddie. Before we get going, I do want to talk about our friends at Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Listen, you shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets to all sports, music, and comedy and theater events near you. I'm on Game Time right now. Green Day is at Wrigley Field tomorrow. I'm seeing it as low as $64.
That's insane because that's Green Day and that's Wrigley Field.
And Green Day is awesome in concert. That was the second concert I've ever been to.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Anything you're seeing over there?
Messi's coming to Soldier Field end of August, and football season is here.
Yeah.
So like we're into August. There will be college football games in August.
Bears preseason, if you want to get down with that.
Bears preseason. If you want to check out Northwestern's high school football field, which is what I am genuinely looking forward to. That we're going to get our
Same.
tickets for that through Game Time.
Same. So I
I'm
don't-
going to OAR at Red Rocks in the end of August.
That's-
And I'm
You
gonna
are?
take it through Game Time, yeah.
That's sick.
That is
So I don't know what you're waiting for. Go buy those tickets. Go buy those Green Day tickets, your Messi tickets, whatever it is. Just take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DOGWALK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. Anything we want to get out there before we start?
Nope.
Okay. Just checking. All right.
that was
Let's
that's
give
cryptic.
nothing.
Okay.
It's just
I'm sure
just
everything will unravel the way it's supposed to.
Annika, lead us off.
All right. So first up, I have obsessed with astrology, like the type of girls that'll
yeah.
say,
Good one.
"You're a Leo, I'm a Sagittarius. We're great together. We're terrible together." I think all those bitches are crazy.
It's insane. It'd be like, I just met you.
Yeah.
I just like you don't know if we're great together.
Yeah.
I hate when they're like, "What's your birthday?" I say July 27th. They're like, "Oh my God, you're a Leo." It all makes so much sense now. It's like, bitch, we've been talking for 2 minutes.
But then the ones who go even deeper, it's like, what time were you exactly born?
Yeah, when they start bringing out, oh,
That's a
what's
thing.
your moon sign? What's
Yeah.
your fucking Uranus sign? It's like, you need to get the fuck away from me. This is
Yeah.
not going to work.
Yeah. You never heard
Your
that?
Mercury.
I didn't
rising
know.
or
I
whatever.
know
Yeah.
the birthday. I didn't know the exact time was it.
Oh, yeah.
What's what retrograde? What's that mean? What does that mean?
That was
I
like
have no idea
okay,
what any
all
of
right.
it means. I don't understand
You
it.
swear you're not like this?
I swear.
you're not lying to us because you know it's crazy, right? And you're
Okay,
trying to
here's
come
the
off
thing.
to
I'm
our
not lying.
99% male audience.
No, I'm not lying. I really don't understand astrology. However, I will say one of my friends did send me compatibility the other day, and I did read through it, but
That's almost a step too far.
I know. I agree. I feel crazy even reading it.
Now, I've never looked into this, but I don't doubt that there are some parallels to this shit, probably.
What do you mean?
Like, maybe there is. Like, maybe
Like personality
maybe
traits?
things do make sense. Maybe
I don't think they do, because when one thing doesn't make sense, then they're like, "Oh, well, that's because of your moon sign or something like that." It's like they just find excuses for everything, in my opinion.
All right, maybe I stand corrected. But yes, people will go as far as asking the exact minute you were born.
I don't even know that.
No, neither do I.
Yeah.
Like,
I know mine. 7:50 a.m.
I don't.
oh, you
mind.
do?
I don't-
I asked my mom. I was like, "Mom, do you know what time?" She's like, "No." I was like,
I know.
What do you want me to do? I'm going to ask my mom to grab my birth certificate? It's crazy.
Crazy.
It's like, oh, you don't know what time you're born? Can't date you. Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought everybody knew. I was 12:16 p.m. My dad missed kickoff for the Bears and he was fucking pissed at me.
I'd be pissed too.
Just angry at you from day one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
for
it
real.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you remember who that played? Does he?
I want to say it was the Patriots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was when Peyton was still there and everything. I'm pretty sure it was October 30th, 88. So
Yeah, it might have been his last year.
it might. I think it was his last year. Yeah.
Damn. He had borrowed. He was running out of time with Peyton, and you
What
stole
month's
it
your
from him.
birthday?
October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if it was like December, maybe it's his last game of the year, I'd be pissed too.
So I had
Probably wouldn't have come to the hospital.
I had
wouldn't have.
I had
I wouldn't have blamed
horoscope
him.
girl on my list too. So this is a
Good pick.
Yeah, I had it.
Yeah.
I had it too.
strong pick.
I've never really experienced it
Horoscope
to
girl.
the point where it's bothered me.
But I feel like I've never gotten to the like you. They'll say it at the bar, and it's like, oh well, that's nice. See you later.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be an instant turnoff. It's an instant red flag, but I've never personally.
Sometimes
It's not
I'll-
bothersome. It's just more like, all right, here we go.
Sometimes,
just
sometimes I'll like play into it, just be like, all right, how
Yeah.
crazy are you about this?
Yeah, like let's
Or
get-
sometimes you're just trying to slay.
or that.
Go along with it.
yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that.
It's like, yeah, I love
That's
being
right,
a
bitch.
Leo.
I am a Leo.
Libra season.
yeah,
Chief, you're up.
likes me too much.
Oh,
that's
good
it.
one.
If she likes me right away, something is wrong with you. I should have to convince you, charm you. I don't want to say trick, but like if you're into it right away, gross.
I'm gonna come out and say it. Like,
Yeah.
no, I agree with Chief. Like, if a girl likes me too much, like, I want nothing to do with her.
Yeah.
Like, if she's texting you every second, double texting you, calling you all the time, it's like, no, like, I should be the one putting in the work and hustling. I don't like when a girl's just blowing me up 24/7 because guys and girls are the same. We want what we can't have. Like, we like the chase.
Want the chase. And like you should have to be laughing at the bar for an hour before you give me your number.
Right.
Like that's if you're just like into it right away. Ugh.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You have bad judgment.
Eddie disagrees over there. He's smiling.
I guess I'm trying to figure this out.
No. He couldn't be more right. This is probably the best pick. It should have been the first pick.
only been two.
But Annika, I give her the benefit of the doubt because she's a woman.
Yeah.
I think it's a perfect pick. I'm repugnant. I know all my red flags. I'm
Right.
insecure,
I also wanna feel like
disgusted,
I'm-
But what do you
or
mean though? Like,
fat.
what's something she
You
would
like
do
me,
that would be
you're
bad if
sick.
she liked you too much out of the gate?
It's more of like a feeling that
Yeah.
you get.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
And it's like I always want to feel like I'm dating up.
Yeah.
You know, like I want you to be too good for me.
But here's my rebuttal on it. If you met someone like Megan Fox at the bar and she liked you too
I'm not
much,
talking to Meg. Well, that would be
That's
the
what I'm saying.
biggest red
Like-
flag of all.
I think there's a correlation between a girl being not as cute as your standard and her liking you a whole bunch off the bat.
No, if Megan Fox liked me a lot, that would make it more of a red flag.
It's like, what the fuck are you slinging
Yeah.
it up for
Yeah,
when you
like-
could go and get literally
like,
any other guy?
Who hurt you?
Yeah. Like you have something sick and twisted in your brain where you're
That's
sinking
crazy.
to this
Yeah.
low.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you,
That's fair.
It's both ends of the spectrum. To be fair, like if she's like then it makes me think I could do better.
Yeah.
But if it's Megan Fox and she likes me too much, then it's like I don't know exactly what the issue is, but there's an issue.
All right.
Okay.
You'd have to turn a blind eye though.
100%.
Yeah.
But I would
still be like,
I would
something's
have
up.
I would have questions,
100%.
but I'd be willing to try to find out what those answers are.
Fair.
Nikki.
I'm going to go with coworker.
I think that's more of like a faux pas than a red flag.
I think it's a red flag.
That's like you were on the unwritten rules of life draft.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
I'm just saying, it's a red flag. It raises attention in the office. Everyone knows what's going on. And then you see each other at work and you're like, well, do I hug you? Do I talk to you like how I talk to you? It's a red flag. It gets slippery.
Yep. Been there. That was
there.
that was kind of my whole 20s.
Dave, you been there?
No, I am very anti shit where you eat just to avoid any and all
You
confrontation.
just see him so
Yeah,
much.
I know.
Annika, you been there?
I'm very pro dating in the workplace. I am very pro.
If I were a boss, I would put the kibosh down and be like, no, it ain't happening under my watch. Like
They make you file like shit with HR.
I know.
Yeah.
No, you can do that.
These guys
That's
are
absolutely
oblivious, aren't they?
Do we have to file stuff here at Barstool?
I don't know how robust our HR department is, but like when I was in corporate America and I started dating this girl when I was 23, and we like after like 3 or 4 months, and like everybody knew, we got called into HR and like, you guys have to fill out these forms, and like we were on like the same sales team. We had to be put on different sales teams. It was like a whole thing.
I get that though from their perspective.
Yeah.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Now, like you said, it's definitely a no-no, but is it a red flag?
I think it's a red flag.
I don't think it's a red flag.
It depends on your job too
Yeah.
and what you do for work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's a red flag or a
I
no-no?
think it's more of like a
no kind of is a red flag. It's like, that's my coworker. No, red flag.
I think it might, in this job, it might depend on the content.
I agree.
So is it like your coworker who comes on to you, like that kind of thing? Like that's a red flag, like that they would do this, that she would, you know?
I want it on the board, so I'm not vetoing because I think it's
Yeah.
funny. But we'll just say dating coworkers.
Dating coworkers. That's my 1-3.
WSD.
Smoking. Cigarette smoking. And I'm
like
not talking
that.
about like having a cigarette when you're drunk. I'm talking about like you smoke. Like you're smoking while you're driving home from the office. You're smoking while you...
Is that a red flag or is that just kind of gross?
That would be a red flag. Gross is a red flag.
Gross is absolutely a red flag.
I get what Chief's saying, but I think
I mean, I'm not vetoing, but to me, that's just like that's just like it's unattractive as opposed to
a red flag,
like a personality.
So you're talking like more abstract.
Yeah,
See,
like a little
way
like the astrology and likes me too much. I think are
for sure
more of the.
Let me elaborate then.
Okay,
if you smoke consistently, you were trash at one point in your life.
All right,
fair. I don't disagree. I think it's a great red flag. If I see a girl chimney smoking a pack of stogies a day, I'm like, red flag. That's
getting her
also
smells like cigarettes.
I think
I can't even drunk fuck a girl that smokes cigs.
It's they taste like fucking.
Yeah, I also think it's like, who are you trying to impress? Like, why are you trying to look cool? Why are you?
I don't think they're trying to look cool. I just think.
I think everyone
it's
that
an
smokes
addiction.
to a degree is trying to look cool.
Maybe in the 80s.
No. If you're in your 30s and smoke, you're just very addicted. As
Yeah.
someone who has an extreme nicotine addiction.
Like if you
I
were,
mean, nicotine's great.
if you were born after 99 and you're smoking cigs, I could lean towards Chief and like you're trying to look cool,
Yeah,
or you're just a drug addict. Those are my two options for you.
yeah, smoking's gross.
all right, cigarette smoking. Damn, to me, there's so many good ones. But I think right out of the gate, I got to go with the girl who says like every ex is crazy,
Yeah.
manipulative, like toxic, like the one that's always everyone
Never her
else is
fault.
crazy. Yes,
Yeah, can't you just say, hey,
Yeah.
it just didn't work out?
yes.
Yeah,
Usually that's like, all right, are you the crazy one?
It's like, yeah, I've had 16 boyfriends and they all just sucked. I've never fucked anything up.
and it could be like, why are you attracting so many terrible people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, the one who's it's all
yeah,
everyone else is crazy.
yeah.
Or anything else, or should I just make my next one?
I
think
that
you're
was-
good.
That was a good one.
My next one is the one who has it all planned out.
Like her whole life.
Yep, the one who's like, I want to be married by 28. I
Yep.
want to be
That's what cost me.
having kids by 30. I'm like, if you have a plan, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
that's-
dude.
Having a plan is crazy.
That's
What if they have a plan, like a general idea, but it's not set in stone?
I mean, you could have like wants, but if you're like, no, this is how it's gonna go.
what if they have a plan that says if you don't marry me by the end of this year, we're breaking up?
That's a
breakup.
Yeah.
That's
Nicki
like-
Smoke story.
But if that's the situation, you probably should have broken up a long time ago.
Yeah.
But you're still kind of young for this too.
Yeah, I mean, I get at some point relationships do have to have ultimatums.
Yeah.
I do understand that.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, like, when you first meet them and they already have this idea
yeah.
of how their relationship and their marriage life is going to play out, it don't work like that.
So
Correct.
Dave and Eddie have given me shit for dating younger.
Always date younger
I
when
don't
you're
really
old.
give a shit.
You've given me shit, Dave more so. But
It's more that you're old, not that they're young.
hold on. But it gets to the point where if you're dating a girl 28 to 32, then it's like, are you into me, or are you just like at that stage of life? Like, are you just desperate to get married, or are you? So it's like you almost like you get. That was kind of my.
Well, isn't that the same thing for you, though? Dating these 28, 32-year-olds? Like, I'm kind of getting desperate to get married.
No, because I'm not, clearly.
Okay.
So
Just ask.
You're right, though. There is
yeah.
something.
So like
there is
they're
something.
like they just try to make it happen. Like they're just
See, I
like,
haven't
hey,
got
like
there
clock's
yet.
ticking, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Totally, I get it too, but it is that to me is like, well, you're not starting off from like an honest footing, because like I'm a means to an end as opposed to, you know, like an actual genuine relationship.
But yeah, it's nauseating. I get it. At some point, every relationship will get to the point where it's like, yeah, this is how I'd like to have it.
Yeah,
But I'm talking like really early on. If you're like one of those people who has
Right.
dates and numbers planned and how many and names to kids, that's
I think a lot of girls have like the Notes app kid baby name.
baby names.
I have my son's names.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Charles Nicholas Longley II, so I can call him CJ.
How'd you come up with that one?
And then if I have a girl, Aria.
Stark.
I just like the name Aria.
Okay, Arya's badass.
Arya was a badass. Nice, strong woman.
Yeah. That's
I
what
hope
we need.
She killed.
You're kidding, right?
Night
I'm
King.
dead serious.
Oh my god.
He's serious.
I've actually.
How would I just make that up on the spot?
No, I've had that. I've said that on the show, and you guys made fun of me. I love the name Robin for a boy, but Robin Williams.
Robin Yount.
It's well, I know, but I feel like it's more a woman's name.
I would agree.
Robin,
Robin
yeah.
with
But
a
Robin
Y.
Williams.
Robin with a Y.
That's hot. I like that.
Dave. All right.
But Robin Williams, you can't do that.
We're
It's
gonna
taken.
have
It's
3
done.
kids. They're all gonna start with the letter K, and we're gonna live in the circle. Like people like that.
I had my next door neighbors growing up. They had 5 boys. Their last name started with a B. All 5 of the sons were like Billy, Bobby, Brett, and 2 other B names.
That's what you want to do. Whatever.
Sure, it
I'm
was.
just saying. Like,
Yeah,
the planning aspect.
yeah.
White Sox, Dave.
I got so many I like right here. Clearly want to be like Instagram social media famous.
Fuck, you just took my pick right before me.
That was what I was
I was
between
going to
two.
do content creator. God damn it.
Like get a real job.
Yeah, like what are you doing, bro? Grow up.
Get off the goddamn internet, you.
Present company excluded.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Good one, Dave.
Just a
Annika.
Thoughts, comments?
I mean, here's the thing though, on apps like TikTok, girls are making so much money
Totally.
from companies. It's ridiculous. I can't personally do that. I'm not brand safe enough, but the girls who are brand safe make a stupid amount of money doing
I just feel like they're
How many
so
followers do you have?
fake on there.
380K.
Fuck.
what were you saying, Nick?
I feel like those mega big ones that are brand safe are just like the fakest bitches you'll ever meet, though.
I agree.
Like if you're trying to be brand safe, I feel like you're hiding a certain part of your identity, like the real you, versus the people that are just truly themselves on there. I think there's
Yeah.
a difference between the two.
I also think it's the difference if they already like doing it and they're established versus like trying to get started.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
yes.
I would say, like friend of the program. I know her, Kate Steinberg.
Yeah.
I think she's
Mega
got a
fan,
couple million at
Yeah.
least now, and she's from here. And like I knew her before she started, and she kind of does she does like kind of, what would you call it?
Nostalgia,
Nostalgia,
based
like
content.
90s 2000s kind of stuff. But she is like a nervous, like she's always just been like a nervous girl, and that like still comes across on her
So that's like
She leans into it.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So like that to me, like she is like
She nails it.
yeah, like
she
she's not
nails it.
trying to
But it's-
hide anything.
But like this is all under the social media obsessed umbrella. Like they'll have you retake the picture a million.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
exactly what I'm going for. Yes. Yes,
so-
yes.
well, you kind of just said like my next pick.
Go ahead.
What is it?
It's like the girl that has to have a million pictures taken before like you either go on a date or go to a concert. Like let's just say like the picture comes before the moment. Like girls who value the picture over the moment.
I like, and I think that's different enough too.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
So how girl who values the picture?
I noticed that in Friends too.
Oh,
like
it's-
I don't like taking pictures. I think it's like a waste of time. And I have friends who will go to a concert and they don't want to go see the artist. They literally want to stand there and take
Yeah, or like you
Yeah.
take a girl to a football game and she just wants like her 10 pictures and then just stares at her phone the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I had a thing a while ago where I would have to unfollow every Instagram model that I saw that went to Coachella.
Yeah. It's
I'm
just,
like that. It's
That's a perfect example.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now
like
listen,
I cannot take another picture of you standing in front of the Coachella sign.
if you
You're
want to get your
unfollow.
one pic or your one video, toss it up.
Yeah, sure,
I
whatever.
get that.
Cool.
But
Go.
like if we're sitting there like in the middle of the concert and we've already taken like the one picture before and now it's like, oh, get another one while he's up there and then get another one. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, take this video of me like not looking. Like I hate that shit.
Sits
like,
down
let's
and
get there. Let's take a cute picture. Like I don't hate pictures, but I don't want to be thinking about, oh, let's get this video out. Let's get
Yeah.
like
You're like-
let's just fucking enjoy where we are.
Takes the picture immediately, starts editing the picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Like it's like, no, I need a picture during Toxic and oops, I did it again.
Right.
It's like, all right, we're not doing this for
I'm trying to watch the concert too.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not doing this for every fucking song. I this came to like, and like, I don't know, you just see the fakeness of it too. I remember I went to an event with someone and they had like a bad time. They had a bad time. Like like a very miserable time. Like it was very out there that they had a bad time. Like I think things so went like as far as like the girl had an accident in the bathroom, and there were shit like that going on. And like I remember seeing their picture and their photo from the event like a day later, and it seemed like it was the perfect time. You know, like shit like that. It's like
that
you know
That's when
you
you
didn't
can't
like it.
you can't
You
lose
know
the
you didn't
breakup.
Like it, yeah.
I know what you're saying, but at the same time, you're supposed what are you supposed to do? Put
But,
your
like-
dirty laundry on Instagram?
Then don't post
I'll tell you
anything.
what, right now.
I think that you can still post a picture that hey, we were there, but it's
No. If you post a picture and it like looks like the time of your life and your caption's like had a great time, blah blah blah.
that's different.
Fuck you.
That's what
If
I'm
I went to a
saying.
Dolphins game, took a cute picture with my girlfriend, and they lost, that picture is not being posted.
Yeah,
Period.
like you're not. She fucking hit us with the carousel. Like she went hard on this whole like fucking post about all the things of the event. It's like I know you hated it.
Right.
I know you had a bad time, but social media led everyone to believe that it was amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chief.
Goes to the clubs too much.
Ooh, club rats.
Club rats.
Hey, don't hate them though. Don't wife them, but don't hate them.
It's a red flag.
Red flag,
Yeah.
1000%. You'll never meet your wife at the club, but you'll find a great night there. 1000%.
What's the like? Do you have an age limit?
For what?
Like, is it fine? Like, if they're a certain age, and it's like, all right, once you're 25, then it's like
Yeah, I
26.
totally. But it's like, fucking Sarah's birthday. It's like, all right, whatever. But if you're like, hey, let's go. Like, if you're like, what do you want to do this weekend? And every weekend, it's like, let's go to the club. Let's go. Like the one that keeps popping up in my head from like 10 years ago is Underground. Like, let's go to Underground. Let's go. And it's like,
What about bar girls?
well, it depends. What do you mean?
Like dive bars.
Love it. Green flag.
Yeah,
That's the flip that switched when I moved from
Chicago
Miami
difference. Yeah.
to Chicago
bet.
was the dive bar girls. Like, you don't have to do shit but buy them a 6-pack of Millers and play some darts, and
Yeah.
like they'll be head over heels in love
Like,
with you.
and this goes back to the likes me too much thing too. I don't enjoy the clubs because I need the girl to be able to like hear what I'm saying.
And see your true face.
Yeah, and just like that's not my environment. I need to be able to crack jokes. I need to be able to like be more casual. Like I hate that environment, and I hate like what are you looking for in that?
Yeah, you
environment?
can't just
Yeah.
walk up to a big booty Latina and start grinding on her. That's not.
Nah,
your
it's
thing.
not going to be me.
Yeah.
What was the place that Dante used to DJ that was like huge?
Tao.
Tao.
That place is fucking crazy.
Is it still?
And I'm from Miami, and I was like, whoa, this
Yeah.
place is pretty legit.
Yeah.
Really?
But I've only been there once, and I won't go back. I'm starting to like dip away from the club scene.
I used to have a Tao phase.
25.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You had a Tao phase?
Not a phase.
Well,
I'd go a few times a year.
How old were you during
My
this?
20s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was Tao
Like
even around?
pre-pandemic.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Tao's been around for
Yeah,
a
yeah,
while.
yeah.
It used to be Excalibur's.
Yeah.
That was my first club. Well, my first
Excalibur?
club was Omnia in Vegas, but
Okay.
Can we also combine club girl with festival girl? Music festival girls
No.
are.
I think
are
that's
the
I think
worst.
that's different.
That's a different-
I originally had this written as girls who go to Miami a lot, and I just switched it to club girls.
Well, music festival girls is on my board. I don't care. Those trippy birds are something else.
I also think this is a collaborative red flag. I think the club, if you're a club guy too,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. I agree.
For
sure.
sure.
Because you're looking for those club girls.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, clubbing is just like you just can't grow up. If you're loving the clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I actually a couple times a year it's fine. Like no problem. Annika, you're up.
Talks about her ex too much. You know, off the bat, and it's like the little side conversations. It's like you're driving, say doing whatever, and she's like, "Oh, my ex used to work there." Like random shit like that has no correlation to anything, and they just want to keep talking about their ex.
Yeah. He's at the front of her
Top of
brain.
mind.
Yes. Yeah, that would
Yep.
I'm always like, are you hinting something here? Like, why are you bringing this up? Like, I don't care.
well, clearly like if it was bad, she's probably not over that.
Right.
Or if it was good and it ended, there's probably a lot of
Yeah.
leftover things.
Or is she like pushes her emotional damage onto you?
Maybe.
That's. I'll say.
You know, go ahead. What are you about to say?
No. I do think. No, I'm not going to say it. That's going to get me in trouble. I'm not gonna say it. I'll tell you later.
Let's pause one more time because I want to talk about cars.com. White Sox Dave, you won that parking space.
You're damn right I did, Ed.
That's huge. That's huge. Okay. So,
Employee of the month.
yes, Employee of the Month. If you don't know, we have the best parking spot at the office is brought to you by cars.com. And listen, while it's helpful, not having to battle for a parking spot, the Cars.com Your Garage feature is probably even better. I love how I can track my car's value and see how much it'll be worth in 2 months. I've been thinking about getting something different, and knowing my car's value is beyond helpful in making that decision. Now, since KB is the Cars.com parking spot, since Dave's time is up, this week he'll have plenty of extra time to create an account with Cars.com and track their car's value. KB got the most prized parking spot at Barstool, but we can all grab some very valuable insights into our car's value with Cars.com Your Garage feature. The Barstool employee parking garage is frustrating, but Cars.com's new feature, Your Garage, is anything but. Track your car's value so you can know exactly what to expect when you're ready to sell. I actually just did it last week.
Really?
Yeah, and they have this thing called an instant offer, and I got a call from a local car dealership, and they like literally offered on the spot. So it was interesting. So track your car's value on Cars.com. All right, let's get back into the draft. Annika, you're up again.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, easy one. Only has guy friends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guys are just so much easier than girls.
I think it's such.
I think that's true, though.
Yeah, but
I think that's true.
if you're a girl and you can't make like 2 really good girlfriends,
Probably something wrong with you.
If your best friends are guys, and think about even if it's like not an issue in itself, would you date a girl who has only guy best friends?
Unless her best friend was gay, absolutely not. Like you're not
In that case,
having.
it's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Because
that's
you just
great.
ship them off with the gay
Yeah,
guy
like, go
for,
have fun.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for a couple nights, and
But
then you get to play video games.
I know straight Tyler over there is just waiting for us to break up so you could go back to his house crying so he could slam you. Like, I know the game, bro. Like, we've all played it. You can say what you want, but that's a fucking fact. No guy, straight guy in his right mind is like, yeah, my best friend's a girl. And she's obviously, like, hot, good looking. Like, yeah, we're just friends. We have nothing in common whatsoever besides going to the bar on Saturdays. But, yeah, we're best friends. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, this one's a tale as old as time.
Yep.
Do you like hanging out with girls who are like this?
Like with girls.
Yeah, like who like will try to fit in and like will, from a friend standpoint, we'll try to fit in and be like, I typically only hang out with guys.
No, we actually like my big girl group in college. We knew a girl who was only friends with guys and tried to like kind of get into our friend group, and it became very apparent why she only has guy friends. Like I think it's a red flag.
Why was it?
Yeah.
What was apparent?
She's fucking crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's fair.
fair enough.
Yep.
Chief.
Talks excessive shit about her own friends. So
Two-faced little bitch. Because that means she's talking shit about you when you're not around.
yeah, I think that, and I don't think you should talk shit about the person you're in a relationship with. Like no matter what, like you solve that at home. But
They talk shit about her friends.
about her friends
to
Right.
you.
to me.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Then
like-
go like hang out with them and get brunch the next day. It's like,
Yeah.
didn't you just tell me you hate this girl?
So I dated a girl a long time ago, briefly, and she would do this, and then she would she would be like, this girl's like such a whore, like would say all this stuff, and then she's like, hey, that girl, she actually they were going through my Instagram or whatever, and thought Danny Conrad was cute. She's like, hey, like whatever her name was, wants to do like a double date, you, me, and Danny. And I'm like, I'll tell him, but I'm also going to tell him all the shit that you have been saying for weeks about your supposed best friend. And she's like, why would you do that? I'm like, because I'm not going to like send Danny down the wrong path here.
Yeah.
Like you said, this girl's the worst consistently. That didn't go over well, but
I kind of have a rebuttal for this though.
Okay.
Like if I'm spending a whole bunch of time with my girl best friends, like I lived with my girl best friends in college, we would obviously, especially being 22, big all girls, we get into arguments, we get into that shit.
Totally.
So we talk like not shit on each other, but if I'm frustrated, I'm gonna go to the guy I'm talking to and be like, I'm frustrated about they're pissing me off.
Fine
right
line.
now.
I think there's a difference
Yeah.
between venting and being like every word out of your mouth about this girl is.
Can you give me a little bit more? Because I guess I'm
No,
having
I know
trouble with
exactly
that
what he's
line.
talking about.
So did that
It's like-
story not help?
Yeah, of course that helped, but I think it's also an extremely certain example of him being like, well, no, why would I help?
Okay, let me try to draw this line. It's like a situation is bugging you versus the actual person.
Yes.
pissing
Like
you off.
like they're doing
their
something
personality.
around the bachelorette party or something that's like, oh my god, like
So annoying.
someone's being so annoying. Like that's like, yeah, all right, like whatever.
Yeah.
But if it's like this girl is a whore, she did this.
Yeah.
with this guy.
Like if you're overly like shitting on them versus like
her
you're frustrated
line
with them.
was like, her line. Oh, man, I don't want to get in trouble for this either. But she was like, I'm the type of girl that you marry, and like she's the type of girl that you fuck. And I was like, that's your best friend. Like, yeah, don't say that shit. And so, yeah.
This isn't going to be my pick, but I want to hear your opinion on it because I'm not sure if it's a red flag. But like dating a girl that has the same name as your mom or your sister, that's not like a red flag, right?
That's not a red flag.
I don't think it's
could
a
be a-
red.
That's
It is
not a red flag,
It
but-
is. It does make you feel. It's like a
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely odd.
That's not my pick. That's how you guys are like, you couldn't do it.
That's
right?
I
Like,
have.
what if she's
My
the
mom's
hottest
got
girl ever? She's
My mom's
completely
got
out of your
a
league.
insanely common name for a woman, so it's kind of hard to avoid it.
Really?
Just give her a nickname.
Think of the most common name,
I don't want to out your mom's
Well,
name, but
Katie.
Kate, yeah, that is pretty common. You would date a Katie if she was smoking hot?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I could, but anyway.
I mean, Katie is just so common.
So I'm glad my mom has like a older school name. There's not a lot of Mary Ann's running around these days.
All right, good luck putting this one on the graphic. But girls who suck dick but don't fuck, like they think it's morally more acceptable to get on their knees and blow a man than have sex with him on the first day because they think it's more like some moral high ground.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like, I think that's a huge red
Just
flag.
go straight to bed and like that sounds great.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why, like, you want to give me head and then just leave, but like, sure, like, I don't
So
understand.
you just said that it's a green flag,
no, it's a red flag.
but you just said if you
Like, cause
sure,
to me, I don't differentiate the two or like hold one on a different standard. Like, if you're willing to just give head and not fuck, like that's a red flag. Like, how many other guys' dicks in your mouth?
I kind of feel like the opposite is more common nowadays too.
What?
Like the girls who won't do the blow, but they will do everything else because they see that as more.
I think both of them are red flags on the first night, which is kind of hypocritical because like that's what I look for when I go out.
Maybe your red flag is have sex on the first night.
Yeah, I mean that's
Point number, my first pick. If you're wanting to have sex with me the first night I met you,
I'll never talk to you again.
gross.
Yeah.
yeah, you got issues.
Yeah.
Deep seated.
Nah, but sometimes shit just gets out of hand. Like I don't know. Sometimes.
Well, like sometimes like you look at her and you know it's just gonna be like a one night thing. You're not interested anyway. But if I'm like really into you and I'm like shit, like I want to take you out again, and we have sex the first night, I'm like oh shit, like I don't know if I want to do this.
I get that, like from a, I don't know, like a challenge standpoint or whatever, however you want to say it, like that might, throw you off. But I don't think it totally represents her as a person.
No, I don't
She
think
sleeps with someone the first night. I disagree with that whole.
I think from a girl's standpoint, me and my friends have talked about this a million times. Whether you sleep with a guy the first night or not, it usually isn't going to make any sort of difference. Like if he fucks with you, he fucks with you.
Yeah,
I think that's
You know what?
Agreed.
I think you're right.
Because there's been guys who I've slept with on the first night that are obsessed with me, and there's guys that I've not slept with on the first night that want nothing to fucking do with me. Like it makes it. I don't think it makes any difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I think you're probably right.
my official pick is the girl that's like willing to give head.
Gives
not
head too
sex.
easily.
Yeah, it's just it's like oh I'm a virgin, but I've sucked 400 dicks this year. Like you're not a virgin. You're disgusting.
Oh, Nick,
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
just
fair.
speaking truths.
your picks never disappoint in this. That's like the unwritten rules one. White Sox, Dave.
Messy cars and apartments.
Nice, messy. Now the thing is,
It could
as
be
Annika knows, my room is very messy, and I think that's okay if the guy's room's a little bit messy. It's on par.
If
I
I think you're I hate sloppy. Hate it. detest it.
I don't think I'm
For
sloppy,
people
I'm
as a
just not
whole, but if
clean.
it's a girl that like I got into her car for the first time and it's just like McDonald's bags all over and shit, I would be so turned off in every single.
So that's what I think though. I think this is a turn off. I don't know if it's a red
It's a
flag.
red
per
flag.
se.
I mean,
I think
you're
it could be a red
lazy
flag.
ass.
You think so?
You're a
Yeah,
lazy
yeah.
ass
Red flag.
and
But they-
don't give a shit.
The rest of your life might be.
Dude, they say Einstein.
Yeah.
They say like the most like disheveled people are like the most.
I promise
creative.
you, the girls that
Oh, if she's fucking Einstein, then we'll
Yeah.
figure that out.
But I'm
Right.
being honest though. They're like that's
yeah, they say.
doctors
but
have
they
the
also
worst
say
handwriting.
like
But if you're dumb
cluttered
and messy,
desk, cluttered mind too.
If
I
you're
think
dumb and messy.
there's a difference between being dirty and messy. Dirty is like molds, all that shit, and then messy is just you
What-
got clothes laying around, but
Yes.
it's all
No,
like,
that like if I walk into like a girl I'm dating's bedroom and there's clothes from the night, I don't give a shit about that. I'm talking about like
Velveeta cheese fucking stuck on a plate.
yeah,
That's been in
yeah.
her
If
room
it's been
for
there a
8
while,
days.
like,
Yeah.
you can tell it's been
Yeah.
there a
Yeah.
while.
Yes, agree.
Yeah.
There's there's
Yeah.
filth and then there's messy.
Yeah.
Because I definitely got clothes and shit around, but like you.
yeah,
you know,
that's
you
that's
can't-
just you. That happens for everybody. That's
so we're going filthy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, filthy cars / apartments, right?
living space, whatever you want to call it.
Jones.
I mean it falls under so many categories, but possessive is
Great one.
pretty obvious. I think.
How do you spell possessive?
I don't know if you want me to get more
Abbreviate it.
specific or.
Give us a story.
Yeah.
'Cause I think that there is a level of possessiveness, jealousy that is healthy and good.
I think
There's
I
like-
think it's
there's a
normal.
line.
There's a level that's
Yeah,
normal too,
yeah.
for sure. But the ones who it's like any little thing you do, or like who's that? Like
yeah.
then it's like, all right, like what are we doing?
I agree.
Yeah.
Like-
not like she doesn't trust you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then it's like you just can't. Oh, who's that friend? It's like I've known her since I was 5.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I grew
I
up
hate
with her.
that shit.
Yeah.
But from a girl's standpoint, there have been girls around guys I've talked to, and I'm like, who is that? And he'll be like, oh, I fucked her. I'm like, yep, I knew it. It's like the intuition for girls tends to be right a lot of the time.
Girls' intuition is
It's crazy.
It's like telepathy.
bananas.
Yeah.
Like the one like if you're out and then you're getting 10 texts like bing bing bing, like why aren't you answering?
I also
Oh, yeah.
think like the way that girls can investigate social media, like they should be in the CIA.
Yeah.
Like
For
it,
sure.
yeah, it's like how the fuck did you piece that together? Like how?
Nuts.
All right, this next one, I'm gonna try to word it as best as I can, but I don't know if there's a great way. So if you could help me, please help me. But the one who thinks you're further, a red flag is when a girl who thinks you're further along than you actually are.
Non-committal Ed over here.
Yeah.
Can't commit.
But I'm being honest. You know what I mean?
No, I know.
Like when it's like you're too. and
Like
she's
you've been
oh
on
my
2
God.
dates and then she introduces you as your boyfriend.
Yeah, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And,
Oversteps. Overstepping.
like
I don't
the
know.
like.
Like a Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Well, and it's kind of weird, and we've talked about this before. The different thing about like this job is people tend to know, if they're familiar with what we do, they tend to know more about us than we do about them. So it's different in that aspect where I think in their heads they're further along than.
I don't
Like,
follow
it
what
actually
you're
is.
saying with that. With the
So
job.
if a girl who followed you on social media slid in your DMs and has followed you for years,
Gross.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She would be like, "Oh my God! I know you love burrata. Like I know like your
Yeah, but I don't
feet
think
are
I would ever.
disgusting. Like you know what I
It's
mean?
You
like
wouldn't
the
fuck a fan?
parasocial relation.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that's like the person will know. Well, it's same thing with talking to like a stoolie where they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, like what's going on?" Like, and they'll you've had stoolie guy situations.
Totally.
where
I'm
they
trying
know-
to think of like.
You've never banged a fan or banged a girl that slid in your DMs, Chief?
No.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
No.
Yeah, and she definitely knew more about you than you knew about her. So naturally, the relationship progressed further in her mind than in yours and mine.
Yeah, I prefer when the girls know nothing. Like
yeah,
Nicole
because-
thought Barstool Chicago was just an Instagram account.
That's good.
Yeah.
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 Do you like when a girl makes the first move, like DMs you first,
No.
kisses you first?
No.
Just wondering.
He has very low opinion of himself, as he should.
Yes, he should.
What's your guys' opinion on a girl making a first move?
I don't like look down on it necessarily, but it's not something that would.
I'm all for it. Take the bat out of my hand.
Yeah, I'm on Ed's side there. Totally.
Don't fucking care.
It's a good feeling as a guy. You're like, oh shit,
But, like,
I'm in the clear.
She's already like she's already indicated interest a lot of time. You know, like if you should be able to pick up on those like social flirting cues without her having to like make the actual first move.
Yeah, I'm just an overthinker, so it's like, she's gonna think I'm a creep. Is this like? There's too many variables in my head. So it's like,
Yeah. But then it's like if she gives you the stop sign, I'm like, I misread that one. You know, like,
but then you're like, fuck, I'm the worst. Like,
no, but
And
then
there's
it's
some
like,
girls that'll give you those cues, and then you make the move. And they're like, oh, you're crazy. I'm like, what? Like, what?
but then I'm
going
like,
on
oh,
here?
I really like this girl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
then it's on. It's
Yeah.
like a competition with yourself.
I don't know though. Like Nick said, if you get to the point where it's like she just keeps leading you on, and then that never happens, it's like, all right, I'm out. Like this is too much of a.
Well, yeah. Then, but I do think that if you're,
Like,
I think if you can tell when she's interested, you can tell when she wants you to make a move.
yeah, but at some point, it's like I'm not trying to play mousetrap. I just want to connect 4. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like I don't.
That's a bar, Eddie.
Yeah, like I don't want like some fucking.
That was
elaborate
a bar.
way.
That was a fucking bar.
Yeah, write that down.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah.
Thanks. So I don't know how do I word that.
I just put Speedy Gonzalez.
Speedy Gonzalez.
I like that. That's a good call.
Girl who speeds up relationship. White Sox, Dave.
Hard drug use. If I'm on a first date and she's
fuck
like,
you.
"Yeah, I was doing some coke with my friends this week," and I'd be like, "Ugh, that's gross."
I had something similar on my list. Like if you're far too comfortable with drugs.
Ah,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah.
Tough scene. Tough scene.
Like if you possess coke, I think less of you. I'm sorry. It's just like if it's offered at a club or whatever, and you're like whatever. But if you like
Have it on you?
yeah, if it's on your person,
Like you shouldn't have like a drug dealer in your phone.
yeah,
You should
no,
have to get it. You should have to get
you
it
have
from
to
someone
ask
else.
ask someone
Yeah.
like for a drug. Yeah,
Right.
right,
Yeah.
right.
I gotta go look myself in the mirror after this one.
I think you might have.
This is a red flag for girls draft.
yeah.
Folks.
I do think it is more red flag for a girl that has drugs on her all the
Oh,
time. than a guy.
please.
It's a double standard, but it's correct.
It is a double standard.
It's a double
It is
standard, but
double
it's correct.
I agree. I'm standing on that hill.
And there's a lot of
Sorry,
double
Annika.
standards that are probably.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
My
this,
next-
this
my-
is a completely double standard draft.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, we'll do guys at some
Yeah,
point.
definitely,
So
yeah.
We'll definitely do guys at some point.
we should do that next week.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did we hear that?
I
That's just correct.
think it was a good pick, Dave. Nicky.
The next one I'm gonna give might tie into Annika's first one. So if you veto it, can I have a backup pick?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. So this one time, like my mom was in the hospital. I'm like, I'm gonna go visit my mom. And this girl's like, oh wait, before you go, take these, and hands me healing crystals. And I looked at him. I'm like, you are the dumbest motherfucker I've ever met. And I was like, I have to end this shit with her. Like, if you think these stupid fucking rocks are gonna help my mom get out of this hospital, I cannot date you.
So your pick's healing crystals?
Yes.
This is the
Girls that have like healing crystals and those trippy flags above their bedroom.
That
What
does
if
tie
it's,
What are
in.
they called?
Fine.
Tapestries?
That's like the same. It's like the crazy bitches who think
Astrology.
all that shit is like
Stars and-
gonna help and
What if
affect
it's
your real
Bobby
life.
Boucher's magic water from the
Okay, from Vicky
glaciers?
Valancourt. Now that's different.
Another double standard.
All right, so
this
Annika
is-
thinks it does. Do you think it does? Chief?
does what?
Tie into her pick.
I think they are. This to me is like the astrology girl on steroids.
Yeah.
Like she's like, this isn't enough for me. I like this is a level up. I do think it's different enough. Like the healing crystal girl definitely is also the astrology girl. The astrology girl is not necessarily the healing crystals girl.
Okay, so 1-1, Dave. Where do you stand?
I think it's the same. It's all under this. I mean, I've never heard of this shit, so I don't really know exactly what.
I think it's slightly different. So if you guys want to veto, say veto.
I am not vetoing.
If not, I'll do the girl that always just
I'm
has
not-
to.
no,
Don't tip it yet.
Hold on.
I'm not.
You're not vetoing? All right, you can take it then.
All right, healing crystals.
All right.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah,
I've never really encountered someone like this though. So I'd kind of like to hear them out and see if they could,
Oh, I'll bring you some rocks, Eddie. Fuck Ozempic. We got healing crystals.
Chief, you're up.
A girl who aggressively argues, aggressively argues in public. And I'm thinking of a situation. You were there. So this is 2016, and this girl I had just started dating. We were sitting outside at Declan's, and somehow, like, the Paris Climate Peace Accord or whatever that was called came up.
They got a word for these girls.
And I'm sitting there, and it was me, a guy he's friends with Dave, this girl, and I think somebody else. And she, like, clapped in his face, making a point. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
I don't remember this at all.
Was her hair blue?
No.
Wow.
No.
That was on my list, by the way.
Oh, I should have put that.
Yeah.
What am I thinking, Smokes?
But, like, that's not even, that's, like, such a disqualifier.
Yeah, that's not a red flag.
Yeah.
That's just like an instant no.
Yeah. But, like, she, like was like, and I was like,
Whoa.
with,
To
like, a
you?
little, no, to him, who she had met him.
What buddy was it? Say his name.
Brian. This is 20.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
And he is very argumentative too.
He is, but
And he's also eloquent though.
He was so much like he was calm the entire time, and that was a major red
He
flag.
should be a lawyer.
That was a major
be a
red flag. That was probably within the first 6 weeks of us dating, and I dated her for 18 months.
Oof.
So
Yeah.
that was bad. But yeah, argues aggressively.
Yeah.
Now I remember this.
Save it for the house.
I
Save
knew
it
it
for
was
the
going to be a
clubhouse.
common name. That's why you could say it.
Yeah.
Save it for the club.
Well, and like the guy wouldn't give it away.
No, he was.
obviously.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Annika.
This is going to be a controversial one. You
Love
guys
it.
might disagree with me.
Ooh.
A girl who makes you wear a condom. because
No, this is a
There's-
good pick.
I think if a girl's not making you wear a condom, I think it's because she doesn't know anything about STDs or anything like that, so she doesn't give a shit. But if a girl's making you wear a condom, it's because she's either gotten something herself or a lot of her friends have.
Or maybe she's just practicing safe sex.
I don't know who does that nowadays.
I hate wearing condoms. Like,
No
if I
one-
bring a random girl home, I'm hitting that shit raw.
Ignorance
like-
is bliss.
yeah,
I'm on
and, like-
Smoke's side there.
I wonder if
get it if you don't get
like
tested.
Trojan sales are down since
Because
like
of
the 90s when it was like everyone, oh, you're gonna get AIDS.
AIDS, yeah.
Wait,
it was
explain
a
your
big
first
thing,
point
right?
again, though. If she isn't making you wear it, then she knows about it. Like,
I just think if she's not making you wear a condom, it's because she's never had.
She more innocent,
Yeah.
pure.
Wait, so you think it's a bigger red flag if she's like put a condom on? Because
Yeah.
you're saying like, oh, like
wow,
she knows
this
she has.
this
I don't
is-
mind it.
That's
This
what I'm
is-
saying. It's
this
You
is
don't know what kind
very
of shit I got.
this
No,
is-
that's kind of true. Because
this is very
she's like, no,
controversial, I
you
would
need to
say.
wear a condom. Like, well, why the fuck do I need to wear a condom?
Maybe she
like, if
just
you don't
is
have
worried about
something.
catching something.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying.
Like, what I'll do, like, if I'm raw, if I'm about to hit it raw, I'll be like, you got anything? She's like, no. I'm like, all right, bet, me neither. Boom, like, go. Like that, like, you don't need a condom.
No, you just beat them to the punch and ask if they're on birth control. That's
Also a red flag. If she's on birth control and doesn't have a boyfriend,
no, it's not.
you don't think so?
I had the opposite on my list. If she's not on birth control, it's like she doesn't give a fuck if she gets pregnant. It doesn't matter who knocks her.
Yeah, that's
Really?
a baby is the ultimate.
Yeah, but I do think people are so like in their head, like condoms are the right thing to do. So like they just like
Maybe back in 05, Eddie.
But I'm saying, like, I think it's a canned response from a lot of girls. Like, oh, like,
I don't think so.
I think the standard nowadays is to not use condoms, and something has to happen in order for a girl to start getting serious about condoms. I think the standard is not using condoms.
yeah, I agree with that.
I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like, if I brought her home and she's like, no, like, you need to wear a condom, like, my red flag senses would be like, okay, like, this.
You'd
bitch
think
has
something's
something.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never thought that. I've always thought they're just worried about me, and with good cause, Smokes.
I mean, my pullout game's immaculate. Like, I'm not worried about knocking her up.
I hope Charles CJ comes sooner than he thinks.
Chill, God forbid.
I hope he
bro.
already exists.
That
Probably does. I hope I'm his motive to go 1-1 in the NBA draft. I'm here, buddy.
Start showing up.
I'm happy the girl in the draft took this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not on my list, but it's a very good pick.
You're up again, 5th round.
Oh, okay. Oh, can I?
Go ahead.
the answer is yes.
Yeah, I have not on birth control.
Okay.
So you guys just took the opposite picks. I like it. Controversy.
Yeah.
So if she's not on birth control, why would I think that's her red flag? I feel like if she's on birth control, my instinct's like she's getting ran through. She's a cum dumpster. She doesn't want to have like a baby daddy floating around. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I know birth control helps girls with their periods and cramping, and like that's one thing. But the girl who's just like
isn't it like a big acne
popping
thing?
BC,
It's a huge acne thing. Yeah. I mean, people.
does it
it's
help or
kinda
hurt
just-
acne?
Help.
Why would you?
I don't know. I'm not on birth control. I'm asking you. Does
Why would
help
you
Well,
or
it
take
hurt?
helps.
it
It
hurts.
helps acne. Yeah. Why would
Yeah,
it
it's
be
like a hormonal thing.
Oh, I
I'm
want
saying,
to
like,
flare
you-
up my acne.
Like
I'm
you
gonna-
might get this benefit, like you might not have your period, you might not have cramps, but like you could also
You're
get
gonna
acne.
have your
Side
period,
effect.
just as an FYI. You still have your period.
And I don't think girls have it on birth control.
Yes,
Annika,
they
do they
do.
have it?
Yes.
Damn, it is what it is.
Well, that's they call you Nicky Dental Dam for right.
Yeah.
He gets down there before he does anything. He places it in.
Yeah.
I have a confession to make. I don't know what a dental dam is, and I also don't know what a sponge is when
Sponges
with-
were discontinued.
exactly.
Yeah.
I've seen that Seinfeld episode a million times. I have no fucking clue how it's actually used as a contraceptive.
What is a dental dam? Like a sheet you put over her vagina or something?
I don't know.
It's a form of contraceptive, from what I understand, right?
I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
What is
I've
it?
never seen one.
And it like I don't. That's
Oh, it's like a female condom, isn't it?
I think it is.
kinda-
Yes.
yeah. That's the way I understand it.
So like it catches the cum like a condom, but it goes inside the girl.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Really?
And then
Why do we get away from that? This thing sounds great.
No,
I think there's different like forms now. Like they got the what's the thing that hurts really bad that they put in you?
IUD.
IUD.
Yeah.
They got the arm
there's
patch.
a thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
the arm thing. It's like a bar in
Yeah.
your arm.
They got the Nuva rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vaginas are a complicated thing.
Sounds like it.
Very.
Oh wait. Never mind. Shut up, smoke. Shut up, smokes. Shut up, smokes.
All right. To me,
Yes.
Yeah, Annika, I'm very interested.
I like that
how those two
second to
picks are
last
going to go over. Those are like,
They're controversial, and I think they're split.
yeah, those are two wild picks.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yes. Yes.
We're having two conversations. What's going on?
Sorry. He read my list and he was like, I want you to take that second to last one, which I will.
All right, what are you doing?
I hope it's not mine.
She's way too liberal.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Way too liberal. Every take is, mama law or whatever would be the current iteration, but kind of similar to that same girl that was 16?
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
16 or no, 18. It was 18. And it was just like, oh my God, like you got like shut up.
Right.
Like, just shut up and like maybe have an opinion that's not like the playbook. And so if you're just it's like if you're way too liberal and like too vocal about it, it just drives me crazy. It drives me crazy on the other side too.
yeah, I think
but
too
less
political.
so. Too
I think
political.
way too political.
I was
But
gonna.
I think
I agree.
from a values standpoint, I think that
Yes.
I think that the too liberal is more of a red.
Like I would never date a full-on lib, but like if she's Democratic
yeah.
and like I'm obviously Republican, but like I'm not like ultra fucking conservative where I'm like okay,
Right.
like I'm gonna force all my beliefs on. Like I do believe
We're
there's, like,
going
a-
to church.
Yeah, I think there's a middle ground between the two where it's like, oh yeah, like we actually agree on this. We
I
agree
think
on that.
about 85%.
But I think that's way-
middle ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
I think
think-
it's less than that now.
but I think it's way too is that's exactly it though. I think way too political is that.
Yeah.
Like that way too political on the other side is a girl who's like
Correct.
putting out Bible psalms,
Right.
shit like that.
I'd rather date that girl than
The blue-haired monster.
the yeah.
I think there's like an epidemic on both sides of
I agree with
people
that too.
thinking they know exactly what's going on and posting all this heavily political shit when they know a very surface level
Yeah.
amount
Mm-hmm.
of detail. That's what pisses me off a lot.
And it's okay not to know stuff. I don't know basically anything.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I
yeah,
agree.
I mean,
At the same time, though, you can typically, I can, and I know you can undress them with facts because you study on that shit more.
It's such a
No,
great
I mean
feeling.
it's more like
That's what I do. Whenever I get into it with someone who clearly doesn't from that side of the aisle, I can just undress them.
you can just ask them. I just ask them questions. Like,
Yeah.
what about this? Oh, what about
Let him
that?
talk himself into circles.
Yeah.
I think too political was a pick, but I think
I think, but
Put too liberal on that card.
for me, it's the too liberal is more of a red flag for like a long term relationship.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Nick,
I can't believe this one fell this far. Now, if it's on her back, I love it. If she's got some on her arms, I love it. A girl covered in tattoos, major red flag. Like she's got the legs done, the arms done, her tits done, the back done, the neck. Like if she's covered in tattoos or like crazy piercings, like those gauges and like, I love pierced nips, but like if your nips are pierced, your tongue's pierced, you got 18 earrings in your ear.
I got 19 piercings in my ears.
In my point exactly.
Let me see.
You have
I've
nine?
never noticed how. Yeah.
Oh damn!
Now that I notice it, that's kind of
That's like
Red
the,
flag.
I mean, I will say I don't have any tattoos, and those are my only piercings.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's like covered in tattoos and wild piercings. It's a red flag.
I want 0 tats.
Yeah.
0 tats.
I
don't mind
like
if
a nice
it's
little
like-
spine tattoo. That kind of gets me going, but
Florida
if it's
guy.
like something you can hide, like a heart on your.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. But
And if it's like, yeah, I was 18, I made a mistake. I hate it too. I'm like, all right.
I have a friend who broke up with his girlfriend because she got a tattoo.
what?
Yeah,
Really?
How big of a tattoo?
little small one on her arm, on her wrist.
the most pissed
He was
off.
probably
And they-
waiting for a reason.
And then they broke
Yeah.
up again because she bought mayonnaise.
That's a good reason too.
I swear
I
to
like
God.
that.
What
I like
kind
this
of
guy.
what
Who
kind
is
of
it?
mayonnaise?
He's repulsed by mayonnaise. It doesn't matter what kind. He's absolutely repulsed by mayonnaise. They were in a fight, and she bought mayonnaise. And
Like she did it out of spite, like to win the argument or something.
they were like beefing before. They're at the grocery store. They shared, like they joint shopped, and she put mayonnaise in the cart. And he was like, "No, like we're not getting it." She's like, "No, I want it." They bought it, and then that was
I kind of love this
that was
girl.
it.
I love this guy.
I think I like them both, but if like I love pettiness and I love spite.
Oh,
I love spite. And
so
if-
now.
yeah.
So even like this guy, like he fucking is repulsed. It'll go on like a guy's trip, and if someone buys mayo, he'll throw it out of the cart.
that's insane.
That's weird.
That's
Yeah.
like
I like
that's like a mental disorder.
yeah.
So
let
now
me
we'll
let me
always,
make
like-
some chicken salad.
So now we'll always like sneak it in his bag, like whenever he like
Do I know
just
this guy?
fucking put it- I don't think you've ever met him. No.
No.
He'll like he'll take the bottle and like put it under like if it gets out, he'll put it under someone's tire and they'll smash it. Like just like he's like this guy hates mayo.
This guy sounds crazy.
Yeah, he's got a problem. Watch out, Eddie.
Live and let live, right?
Yeah. I mean, I do like it, but yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Well, that's the yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like, nope, it draws the line at Maine.
Mayonnaise.
That's it.
That's it. We're broke.
Mayo? No.
That's got to be like a serious phobia, though.
That's like
Hey, what
that's
happened
like a
to him? Like he
mental
might have used
issue.
it as like a lube or something.
Yeah, so I think the mayo was like the first fight and like the first non-talking. Then she got a tattoo, and then that was like the final like
The
accent.
most pissed off I think I've ever seen my dad. My sister came home with a tattoo when she was like 18. I don't think I've ever seen him like more angry. In all the times I've seen him angry, and I've seen him angry quite a bit.
My dad didn't talk to me for 2 weeks after I got my ears pierced. Like not a word.
If
I'd be
I
like,
would've
hey,
came
good
home-
morning, pops. Not a word.
What was your dad's reaction when you got yours? Eddie had his ears pierced.
What?
Oh, you got to see the picture.
I'll find it.
We'll get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was not happy. There were some words that I will not repeat.
Can't repeat.
Yeah, I can't repeat. Yeah, I'll just say that.
Yeah. He had a backwards Kobe Bryant jersey on, backwards New Era fitted hat with double stud earrings.
Shut the fuck up. I'd pay top dollar for that picture. Was
And it
that
was
frat
cocked
boy
to the
Eddie?
side.
It's
Yeah.
out there. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
out there.
I gotta,
I gotta
find
find it
this picture.
again. Yeah.
White Sox, Dave.
Let's see where my list is at. Friends and family don't like her.
You're outsourcing your red flags.
Why do you say that?
Well, it's like you could like the girl and then everybody around you doesn't like her, but you've missed the red flags and their opinion becomes a red flag.
But sometimes you get blinded.
yeah, totally.
So I do feel you because it's like, okay, I like this girl. I think everything's good. But the people that genuinely have your back and support
Yeah,
you
exactly,
everything
exactly.
don't like her, there is something there.
Right. They wouldn't
agree.
give it to you not straight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
you know?
if
So-
anything, like they want you to be
Yeah.
that.
Right.
They want you happy, and they're like, hey, like something's wrong here.
There have been times in my life because my mom is like very, I call her Mary Sunshine. Like she's very hands off. Like doesn't like want to intrude or anything. So she'll never say a bad word about somebody I bring home. Sometimes, historically, I wish she would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be for someone in your family or your friend group to say something.
It's got to be a lot.
It's got to be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be really bad. Because, like, there's a few things I'll notice in friends' boyfriends, won't say anything about because it's not really my business. But if it's bad enough, I'm like,
Yeah.
get the get rid of it.
Yeah, it's got to almost come to like intervention time.
Yeah.
Like,
Right,
we're
right,
gonna
right.
Do this because this is not good.
And like that's where it's always like a tricky ground because no one really, the only people who know the relationship are the two people in it. So it's like I have like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about sometimes. But then there are times where it's like, yes, so I wish someone would have said something.
And like as the older I get, the more I realize my mom was always right. Like every friend that she was like, don't like him, she ended up being right. Like don't like her, ended up being right. So I think that's a good pick.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, my pick, Mr. Relevant. I kind of want to bundle them in one, but I'm just gonna go with the spender.
What does that mean?
Like the girl who's just like, oh my god, I just went to Prada, dropped like, and it's just like, if you're over the top, and like you like, listen, do your thing, like, cause
How about this? Credit card debt. She's got excessive, like living beyond her means, like credit card
for
debt.
sure.
Yeah.
And then like, but I also was gonna say I want to bundle it in one because I also hate cheap people too.
Yeah.
Hate
So
cheap
like if
people.
you're the like whatever, like no, we're not getting that. It's not on sale. It's like no, like just get the fucking good hot dogs. Like
Dude.
we're not eating fucking
That's an issue. I hate that more than anything.
dollar store brand. Like
Yes.
exactly. Like just pay more for what's good.
What do you think about a girl that spends $700 on 2 T-shirts at Prada?
They were Dior.
On a t-shirt?
That's I mean, like, listen, if you could afford that and that's your thing, go for it. But if
It
like,
was I had a day to spoil myself, and that's how I chose to spend my money because I'm not in credit card debt, never
Okay.
have
Good.
been. I'm very far from that.
okay, did you have to stay in and eat ramen for the next week?
No,
Okay. All right. Then-
I
She outsourced that.
all right.
She outsourced dinner.
All right. My tune has changed on this thing. Yeah, so like I don't know like how to equate that. The credit card debt is
I think the debt.
yeah.
Like I haven't dated a girl like this, but I know someone who like they were in a relationship for a long time and they were like getting ready to like move in together, and then they were like, you kind of talk about finances, and this girl had like $15,000 in credit card debt. It's like
That's not that much.
I think $15,000 for a teacher.
Oh yeah,
Is-
it's
That's a
relative
lot.
for sure.
Yeah,
I know a girl with $100,000.
that
Yeah.
I don't know
Right
how
now.
it gets
I don't
to
even.
that point.
I agree. Wouldn't you be scared? Like
100
Well, you
grand's
got to
crazy.
eventually. She's gonna declare bankruptcy one day.
Yeah.
And then
Gonna have to,
when you
yeah.
declare bankruptcy, they just wipe your credit card debt?
But
No,
you can't
no.
do like any. You can't.
You're
fucking rent
fucked.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
fucked.
Really?
yeah.
It's for at least 7 years. You
Yeah.
can't.
7
You can't
years?
ask for any sort of loan for at least 7 years. From what if you declare Chapter 11, I believe.
Can you let me know next time you wear those shirts?
yeah.
All right. I
Now would
spent a lot of money and I'll give you a compliment on it or something.
No, don't give her a compliment.
when
Yeah, they're really cute.
question.
They're so mid.
I did like your
Fuck you.
pictures.
This is a question from like a guy to a girl. Do you expect men to notice when you're wearing that kind of stuff?
No.
Because I don't think I would have any clue how much any girl ever spent on anything.
anything.
It's more of like well, the shirts I bought that day were just like to me really cute, but they are just like t-shirts, but they're like the vintage. Like I don't expect guys to ever know that I'm in a vintage Dior shirt. Like I
Bought $700 on 2 T-shirts.
Yeah.
A piece or total?
total.
Okay.
Like that justifies
okay.
anything.
Yeah, right. it
Here's the
doesn't.
thing. T-shirts, same as purses. You can wear them every day. I'd prefer to spend $700 on something that I'm going to wear a million times over rather than something I'm going to wear to one nice event.
Can you send Lance the link? Can we pull this up? Is this okay? Or could you text it to him? And
Yeah, if you want to email it to me, we
Yeah.
can get it popping.
I'm so curious.
But like girls' expenses are like I remember how much when I found out how much they spend on their hair.
No. Don't use that.
Why? Because they don't do it as much.
It's like every 6 months. I
Still-
spend $60 a month. That's
Yeah. Facts.
for 4 good
that's
days.
$360 every
I
6
suppose,
months.
Yeah. But it is.
Don't let them get you on that
there is
because they
some-
try.
There's sticker shock to that though, and it takes 4 hours. Like they have to take a
Right.
day off of work.
That's
Sticker
true.
shock like it's a car.
It is though. It is. When I found that out, I was like, wait,
it.
what?
I get it.
It's $500 on your fucking hair.
I'm so intrigued to see these shirts now.
See, that's where I won't spend my money. I don't get my hair done anymore. It's $400 to get your hair done. I'm not doing that. I won't get my hair.
How often will you get it done a year? Well, yeah. Didn't you just have Spider cut your hair?
Yeah, exactly. It was $160 for them to cut my hair.
Is that a red flag, Nick?
Spider cutting her hair?
Yeah.
No. I get another red flag though.
Let's hear him. Air it out.
Girls that just don't get their nails and feet done.
Okay. Okay.
Ugly feet, that's an actual total red flag.
you
On
need
people
a-
as a whole.
Annika, do you need a pedicure place? Because I got one.
It doesn't work because his feet are ugly as fuck.
You know what? If someone wants my toes done, they can pay for my fucking toes to get done because I don't care if they're done.
Well, do you like never get them done, or just not?
No,
all
I
the
never
time?
get them done.
Never.
You
Sometimes I'll paint them.
have you ever gotten a pedi? I assume you have, right?
Yeah.
They're
They're
awesome.
nice. Yeah.
But I'm also always in tennis shoes if I leave the house, so I just don't see a need to get them done.
You're not like your other friend.
I'm not saying even painting them, just the pedicure, like everything else aside.
Yeah, like I don't get my
It's
nails
awesome.
painted.
Yeah.
I just give them a little scrub.
I need to. I'm
You
trying
guys
to
did
find
get
this
your nails
shirt.
painted though.
For Caleb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Showing solidarity with a totally not gay quarterback.
It
What's wrong with
seems
that?
What'd you guys think of him holding that purse after his meeting with Coach?
whatever.
I don't give a shit.
I thought that was a crazy overreaction.
Kyle Long said he had the same one in black and had it for years with the Bears. Kyle Long, definitely. That's a big man right there.
He's not
Talk shit to Kyle Long. See what
Alpha
happens.
probably nothing. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
I like Kyle.
So it seems like things might have gotten a little personal in this room today. Would you agree with that, Nick?
Nothing that hasn't been said face to face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything you would like to get off your chest face to face that you haven't yet?
I think we're good, right?
We're square.
Yeah,
Okay.
We're square.
You want to come back for the red flags and guys one?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
Yes, I do.
Make sure I'm here so I can defend my honor.
There's a lot you can't defend.
I bet you I can.
Oh, you cannot. I
Let's
promise.
fucking go.
Okay, wait. I found a picture of one of the shirts.
Okay.
Give me one of my red flags.
Well, save it. We're gonna do this again.
No, give me your Nicky Smokes red flag.
No.
Well-
Don't save it.
Okay.
Save it, yeah.
Well, no, if I'm not on this panel and I'm just getting
So have
you on
these
the panel.
ripped,
Have these red flags separated you two, or have you guys gotten past them?
I think our flags, for
They're planted.
terrible reasons, bring us closer together.
Oh, wow.
I think our red flags complement each other.
Oh, so you guys are still on the same ship going forward?
We're on two separate ships going in the same direction.
Oh, okay.
You guys aren't Fabo with fish yet?
They're a yellow light.
Yellow light?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing, right?
Yeah. It was green and now we're yellow.
It depends on the day you ask.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
So
it does.
we're recording this on Thursday. By Monday, when this airs, it might be red.
Shit might have
Yeah,
hit the
it could
fan.
be red, yeah.
Could be
No,
green.
it definitely could.
Yeah.
She
Could
might
be
have brought
green.
mayonnaise home.
Yeah, shit. Don't. Who's gonna bring the mayo? You got it, Lance, or no?
Not yet.
All right, let's do honorable mentions then, and then we could
Can I start? Because I have one that bothers me and it's kind of personal.
go for
but
it, Dave.
I fucking hate when girls type out like you, the letter U instead of you.
I hate
the whole
that too.
world. Or any. If
I hate it.
That's
Type like
That
a
is
fucking adult.
weird.
No,
Type
I'm
like an
with
adult.
I'm with Dave. on
I-
that one.
That's because you guys are old grizzly
Hate it.
bears. They grew
Yeah,
up
that's
with
weird
fucking
that
Samsung
bothers you.
flick-
No,
Yeah.
that's not
Hate
because we're
it.
old. That
Yes, it
started
is.
that started with like the T9 texting because people didn't want to write out
Right.
full words. So it started with our generation. I've hated it from day one.
if there's a girl thing that's trendy now that bothers me more, it's when the girls who don't use capital letters.
On like the
I agree with that. I agree
No,
with
like
that.
when they start a tweet, they'll start it like we'll say what with a lower, and they're
well, they have to go out of their way to do that.
I
Exactly.
know,
They do
that's
it.
why. But
Yes.
but that's a
I think it looks cooler,
Yeah,
so
see?
I only do lowercase.
It drives me insane.
that's a trendy girl thing.
It drives me
I'd rather
insane.
you be Stu and do everything all caps all the time.
Fuck, dude, I wanted to prove you wrong so bad. I'm reading through our text and you spell out you every single time. Fuck. Yeah, you spell it out. Every time.
What comes after that?
Here we've got one of the Dior shirts. That's
See,
it.
that's good. Okay, but the
That's
one
it?
the one I have
That's
has
it, brother.
sleeves- has sleeves on it.
$350 plus shipping.
Wait, it has sleeves on it?
The one that I have, it's that design, but it has like short sleeves.
What does
It's
that
not-
say? George.
It's fucking
Dior,
French.
Dior. Yeah.
I love Dior. Is that what that means? You love Dior?
No, it'd be Amore.
$350.
But
I mean, Annika, respectfully, I think Green Day is coming to Wrigley soon. You could have got that same thing for like $55.
But it's the vintage Dior shirt.
Yeah, no, I know.
I
just kidding.
hope you enjoy
Listen,
it.
I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about fashion, and I don't know anything about your spending habits.
Yeah,
so.
like look around.
But if I'm
Yes,
just
go
talking
be
to a girl
happy.
and she types you instead of you, I'm like, I fucking hate you. I hate everything about you.
that's one
as
of
a
those things that
person.
annoys me, but I would never I would put up with it. I would never say anything.
Anything else, David?
Yeah, you're fat. That means you're lazy. You make me sick.
That's like Annika's whole TikTok.
Yeah.
That's how you got famous, right?
Making fun of fat girls?
Not making fun of.
No, I just like, I mean, kind of.
Yeah, well, good. They need to be shamed into fucking not being fat. Double standard because I'm fat, but yeah.
No, well, my whole brand is me calling myself fat. Like I was like, I'm gonna go for a walk.
How tall are you?
I
Like
feel fucking
5'10"?
fat. Yeah, like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, that's you're never. You could eat Big Macs for the rest of your life. You'll never gain a pound. You're just that kind of person. I feel like.
I was the reason I like started TikTok. I was like 25, 30 pounds heavier.
Really?
Yeah.
That shocks me.
I mean, it didn't look like a lot because I am tall, but I mean, I like it's one of those things you notice on yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you lost it though. That's good. That means you're not lazy.
I went the opposite direction when I started this job.
Bummer.
You were skinny and got fat.
I was never skinny, but I'm much fatter now.
Yeah.
Smokes?
I'd say girls that know too much about the NBA.
I don't care about that.
No, like if they know like the 12th player on the team, 11th player, 10th player, it's like, all right, like which one are you fucking? Just tell me.
I don't. This is not. Yeah. I don't ever want to talk sports outside of work. Really.
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like if I'm debating if Caleb Williams is the guy for 30 minutes with you guys, the last thing I want to do is go back home and have the same argument with my girlfriend.
Exactly. I want you to tolerate the sports that I have to watch, but not like
as fucked up as it sounds. And like I know there's he's insecure, this, that. I want my girl to have my sports opinions. If I like the Dolphins, I want you to be a Dolphin fan.
Oh, I don't care about that.
I do, because my kid has to be a Dolphin fan, and I'm not letting a girl take that away from me.
Well, you just gotta make a better argument.
I got nothing.
Comes.
Team sucks. That's why they can't have any like knowledge of the game, because I could
Fair.
bullshit my way out of it.
Anything else, Nick?
Nah.
I got
Chief?
some.
Okay.
If Sex and the City is her all-time favorite show, I think that's bad. If she loved Call Her Daddy back in the day,
Red
bad.
flag, yep.
Is that not?
Call Her Daddy was great.
There we go.
Red flag.
Add that one to the list.
If you're just consistently late, like all girls
I hate that.
All girls.
God.
All girls are kind of late. You got to give them the fake time,
Yeah.
so they're ready on
Have
time.
you done a pet peeve draft?
Yeah,
Because that would be my one.
Too into DJ music. So similar to like the club thing, but if you're going to see like Zed is Dead and all this kind of like, nah.
Yeah, the Rage Girls.
Yeah, no, thank you. Entire personality is based around Taylor Swift, and always thinks she knows what you're about to say. Like you start
sentence finisher.
Yes, a sentence finisher. It's like you have been wrong every single time. Just wait 2 seconds for me to finish this sentence.
I think that was a whole Seinfeld episode, wasn't it?
I don't remember that one. Probably.
We have done pet peeves.
Meat shamers. I want to add that. Like she's vegan.
All right, that same clap in the face girl, also vegetarian.
Yep.
It's tough. I don't know how I did that.
No wonder you were so skinny.
No, I was still eating.
I was having meat.
Yeah,
I was
eating double.
Yeah.
Annika,
Like-
any honorable mention? If you don't, it's fine.
If a bouncer knows the girl's name,
Good one.
self-diagnoses. I self-diagnose. It's definitely one of my red flags. I'm like, I think I have ADHD, autism, all of that. Like,
That's a good one.
If someone's self-diagnosing, there's something wrong.
I
Has never had a boyfriend, uses a club promoter, wants to spend every waking minute with you. Yeah.
Good.
What's your take on video games?
Like guys playing
Yeah,
video
That's for the next draft.
No, this is plays into it.
for girls, you mean? Though?
Yeah, because
If a girl plays
girls
video-
fucking hate video games. I'll be like, hey, it's Tuesday. I'm staying and gaming with the fellas, and they're like, why do you gotta do that? Like it's like, would you rather go to a bar and get shit faced wasted instead of sitting around shooting people on Call of Duty?
I mean, I just think you guys are gonna hate that. I think it's kind of pathetic to sit there for 8 hours playing a fucking video game. Like,
What is
grow up.
wrong with that? If that is our time.
Yeah,
She's just lashing
I'm just
out.
saying. No, I'm just saying if it's like hours and hours on end. If you were spending 8 hours a day playing video,
No.
games,
That's
like,
you're a loser at that.
You've
point.
yeah,
obviously
exactly.
never
But
But
had-
if it's like, hey, like I'm gaming with the fellas tomorrow, like just so you know, it's like
like no problem. I have no problem with that. I don't think there's an issue with that.
I bought a PS5, and every time I've played the college football game, I feel like, what am I doing?
I kind of every time, yeah.
I feel like
Some time.
Yeah, like there was one time because I don't know what's going on, but a lot of the lights around my house went out, and I was just kind of living like Dave, just in that old apartment where his only light was from his TV. So I was sitting
No, I
there.
had lights. They just never had them on.
Right. But I was sitting there playing the college football game, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I could anything else would be more productive, and I turned it off and just fixed all the lights.
Yeah.
Because it's just like otherwise I would have just kept playing and then just left that for another day.
I have that.
Yeah.
Like if I never discovered Call of Duty, I'd probably be John Mayer on the guitar right now because I'd be doing that.
It's hard. I think there's
like an
it's-
acceptable amount.
yes, exactly. Same thing. Because I could sit at a blackjack table for 8 hours, no problem.
That's
you know?
way different.
But I'm just saying, people would
I don't
say
think that is the-
why would you sit there and waste your money? Like people would say that too.
It's they fucking hate video games. If I said, hey, I'm going to a casino, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't think it'd be an issue in any way. It's video games. It's like you said, that's pathetic. It's like I'm sitting here.
I get why.
It is pathetic, but it's harmless pathetic.
Yes.
I don't know why I feel that way about video games. I don't know why girls in general do. Like, I don't have a justification for it, but you're right. If you were to spend 8 hours at the casino, I'd be like,
That's guys being
you're having
guys.
fun.
Yeah.
But if it's video games, I'm like, you're a fucking loser.
I get it.
All right, I'm gonna run through the list, and then you vote off who you thought had the worst draft. Okay. Annika, obsessed with astrology, talks about her ex too much, only his guy friends. Girl who makes you wear a condom, not on birth control. Chief, when she likes me too much, club rats, talks shit about her friends, aggressively argues in public, way too liberal. Nicky, coworker, girl who values picture over the moment, girls who don't bang but blow, healing crystals girl, too many tattoos. White Sox Dave, cigarette smoking, wants to be IG/media famous, filthy cars/apartments, hard drug use, friends and family don't like her. Eddie, if everyone is crazy, the one who has it all planned out, possessive, girl who speeds up relationship, spends beyond her means. Just put in a blank text.
Also, I've got
Gotta vote for the
I've
worst.
got the
Did you do
picture
that?
of Eddie with
Where do
the
I put it?
backwards.
There we
Kobe
go.
Bryant.
Yeah.
You can't really see the
And a
name,
chain
but-
too. Oh no,
Holy shit.
it's not a chain. That's a Mardi Gras bead.
The backwards Kobe jersey is crazy.
There's a-
Are we doing worst or best?
Picking the worst.
Worst?
Where am I putting this?
There's a little Armani exchange. That was a different guy, bro.
You were such a little thug.
I was.
You were watching Sopranos for sure.
Dave, let me see it.
Smokes. I don't know what healing crystals are. I don't.
Okay. Nick.
I put you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I also voted for Smokes. Head's great.
Annika.
I voted Dave.
Okay. I voted for Smokes too. So I guess the age
I had
gap
the
hurts
best
you.
one.
So it's so funny. You guys always vote me off, and then you put your poll out, and all the comments are, "We wanted."
That's
Smokes
everybody
bracket, we
who
wanted
gets voted
Smokes
off.
That's every draft.
bracket." No, it's not.
That's because you got the Red Pill Society in your pocket.
I'm just saying.
That's why.
Mine was a fucking class.
Dave, you're upset Annika voted for you?
I actually am a little upset. I thought I had
I
one
thought
of my
Dave's
best
was a little
drafts
too
ever.
basic.
That if that's your argument, fine, because they're all like chalky picks.
The drugs one hit hard. I think.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt personal.
Yeah. I don't do what you want.
All right. Annika, this was fun. Thank you.
Thanks. I
Thank
had
you,
fun.
Annika.
All right, good. Nicky, thank you as always. You're
If I don't make the final panel on the next time, I'm never coming back.
wow. All right. Well,
right.
it's just vulgar Nick. We'll see what happens.
I love vulgar Nick.
It definitely brings a
Yeah.
different flavor than some
There's
of the other drafts.
like 3 to 4 times a draft. I'm stunned by what he said.
Yeah. There was but even you said you're like, oh fuck, I should have picked that instead of this. Like you admitted.
No, I hear
Red
you.
picks
I
that-
just like to see my name on the graphic from time to time.
Yeah, no, I hear you. All right, then. That's it, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on Wednesday.